I'm going to start off with Chipwrecked Simon. So he swings from one end to the other, but you won't click on. But you get what I'm saying. So that's Chipwrecked Simon. Chipwrecked Alvin. Chipwrecked Brittany. So you press this button and it goes like so. So this is Brittany. Then I have this Brittany as well. She's from Chipwrecked. So this is what you do with her. Move her around, she does this. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So she's a rare one. So then I have Jeanette in her little cart, her leaf cart. Eleanor as well, in her suitcase. And you put her down on something and she pops off it like that. And then she sits back on. I have this Chipwrecked Simone. And he's meant to make a noise, but he doesn't work anymore, so he doesn't do anything. So yeah, Simone, I guess. And then also I have this little Theodore. He's a rare Spanish one. He's in this little case. So yeah. So those were the American Chipwrecked McDonald's toys. So now I'm going to move on to the British Squeakquel toys from McDonald's. So I'm going to start off with Alvin. And he comes with a guitar. You switch him on here. And you press down his arm. He makes music. So that's Alvin. Next up we have Theodore, who plays the drums, and you switch him on down the bottom, down here, and he plays the drums like so. You can hear a faint noise, and he's got that sticker on him. Then you turn him off the same place. Theodore with a different sticker on, but he does the same thing, and I think this one works better. So like this. No, this one doesn't. Next up is Eleanor. She hasn't got her instrument. She doesn't make a sound on her own, but this is the Eleanor figure. Likewise, I have Jeanette. She was meant to come with a tambourine, but I've lost it. This is her back. That's her front. On her own, she doesn't make any sound. And the same goes for Brittany as well. She came with the microphone, but I don't have the microphone. And this is her back. So yeah. And then lastly, we have Simon. So he comes with a guitar, and like Alvin, you press him down. So that's the sound his guitar makes. And you switch him off here. So yeah, that's the McDonald's Squeakquel toys from the UK. So now I'm going to move on to the Squeakquel US toys from McDonald's as well. So they're in this box, and I'm going to open the box and show you them. So they're all in paper. So first up we have Brittany, and you press her on here, and then you push down her hair and she makes a sound. So that's her sound. Jeanette, and you switch her on back here, and you press down her hair. And the sound has obviously gone on that because that sounded really freaky. That was better. First one. Eleanor. So you click her on here, and then you press down her hair. So that's what she says. So that's the Chipettes. Theodore. Alvin. My Alvin whistles. He doesn't actually say the words, he just whistles. Listen. I don't know why that is. And then here's Simon. Switch him on at the back and you press down his hair. So next that I'm going to show you is the Burger King UK and somewhere else in the world Chipwrecked toys. So I'm going to start off by showing you the figures and then I'll show you the houses. So this is the Jeanette figure. This is the Alvin figure. This is the Theodore figure. This one is the Brittany figure. This one is the Simon figure. And this one is the Eleanor figure. So that was the figures, and these are the houses that go with them. So we'll start off with Brittany's house, and this is the back of Brittany's house. And she had this colour, I think, cover for her house. This is Jeanette's house. And I think she had the orange roof of her house. Eleanor's house is here. She had the yellow. It's probably wrong, but this is Simon's house. And came with Simon. This is blue for Simon. Actually, Brittany's house came with this as the top, so it's like a grass area, and so hers and Alvin's would have been at the front, at the top even, so that would be the top of the house. And so this is Theodore's house. And lastly, Alvin's house. So his is the bit at the top. So it's at the top, and his had a curved roof to it. I also have these road chip tambourines. They're still in the packet, and they make noise. I might open one of these one day. I never had time to get around to doing it. So yeah. These are, in my previous video, I had another set of these, but This one is for some reason it's been cut off the top. So yeah. And then I also have, this came with my DVD, road trip DVD. It's a luggage tag. And this is the back of that luggage tag. So it's a pretty neat one. Now I'm going to show you my road trip figures. Now these came as a promotion from the cinema. They came with a cup each. So this is the Britney cup. As you can see, and there's Britney at the top. This is the Alvin cup. This is the Simon cup. And lastly, this is the Theodore cup. So now I'm going to show you these little toys that came with a British magazine which has Chipmunks stuff on it. So I'm going to start off by showing this little sticker dispenser thingy with Alvin and Theodore on it, and inside there was stickers, but I've used them, so I kept that. There's also this little camera with Alvin on it, and this is the back. So what you do, I don't know if you can see this one here. Oh, you can. But yeah, you'd see Alvin in there. And then you'd click it. And there's the Theodore. You can see him in there. And then lastly there's Simon in there. So yeah, that's the camera. And then also I have kept tags for the Gypsy soft toys, and then on the backs they say like Simon or Theodore or Alvin. These are Canadian figures. These were released in McDonald's in Canada only, so they're quite rare. This is Simon. He's playing the saxophone, and you can move it to go up to his mouth, and you can move his head like so as well, so you can have him playing the saxophone. So yeah. Then we have Alvin, who is playing guitar, and his arms move up and down, so that's pretty cool as well. And then we have Theodore, who's sitting on a stool, and he plays these drums, so like this. Boom, boom, boom. That's the drums. So yeah. So next up is the Alvin figures, the rockin' and groovin' figures. I am going to show you first Simon. So this one is Simon. And that's the back of him, and you put his guitar on him like this, and he holds it in that arm and in that hand, and he has this stage, so he goes on here like so. So next is Theodore, and he plays the drums, and his stage is this one. Next up is Alvin. He's playing the guitar, and his stage is this one. So he sits on that stage, stands on it. Next is Eleanor, who plays the acoustic guitar, and this is her stage. And then lastly I have Britney, and she is obviously the lead singer. So she has her microphone with her. And this is her stage with a diamond on it. And these are Alvin, Simon and Theodore's little stage thingies. Next up, I'm going to show you some of my little Alvin figures. So I'm going to start off by showing you Theodore. And I like these because they're very detailed. This is the back of Theodore. And then I have Alvin. And that's the back of Alvin. And they've even gone so far as to include the little tear in his arm. There we go. And also the tears at the bottom of his A. Next up I have Simon playing guitar. And this is the back of Simon. I have Brittany. That's her hair up here. I have Jeanette. And I have Eleanor. Eleanor. And then I also have another Alvin, and this Alvin is singing with a microphone. And then these are the stands for them, but they're very hard to stand on them. So that was my Alvin and the Chipmunks figures. I'll see you next time.